YouTube. This is Beatrice.
And Bethany.
And me. Right here. This is our, this is our first book review.
Haha.
We tried recording this twice and it didn't work. So this is kind of like our third book review about the same book.
Yeah.
So, yeah, anyway, our book, Prison Nation is the book we read and both really liked.
Yeah.
And you need that.
Okay.
So, kind of her own synopsis of
I wrote this, by the way. America has built walls around its borders and prisons within its walls. No one is safe and no one is free. Justice is gone.
Okay. I was going to read a thing before my Kindle dies. It's something in the book about the about the nation, and it's really, really long, so I'm just going to read like a little bit of it. I'd say half, but it's a lot less than half. So I'm just going to read a little bit of it. Yeah. In the late 20th century, the United States of America stood as a strong force in the modern world. With allies scattered across the globe, the U.S. held a power that other nations could only dream of. But within the country, they were weak. National debt was rising. The very citizen tore at each other worse than any war ever could. Crime rates were rising on a crazy upward climb. Law offices sprouted up, taking advantage of the accused to rake in money that should have been going back to the government. By the dawn of the 21st century,
21st century.
I can talk. 21st century, it became the norm to sue instead of settle, and crime still kept climbing. The country was bankrupt. The U.S. government finally realized that their nation was crumbling. They formed a plan to save it. Discarding the cursed name, our country renamed itself the Nation. A strong, powerful name, lacking any shame of the past. My cat's back there. Anyway, that's some of it, kind of the rundown, and, after all that, the nation was formed, and the wall, huge wall, went up around the nation, blocking everyone else out, and so anyway.
So the book's about Millie, who is 17, going on 18, and then she turns 18. Anyways,
on her 18th birthday, she's released, which, as in, every jail baby is released. That's what they were called since they were
born in prison.
And, they're all released on their 18th birthday at midnight, and they have schoolings. Mm-hmm. They're taught to, agree with the nation and believe in what the nation stands for, and they're kind of brainwashed. They're really just brainwashed.
Yeah, they are.
So, but Millie, she believes in the nation and everything it stands for, until, of course, she's released, and she finds out what it's really like on the outside, and meets new people and everything. But, so she's released at her hearing, Oscar, I guess a farmer, you could call him, I suppose, right?
Yeah.
He's kind of like a farmer. Doesn't speak much English, more Spanish, and he takes her to a apple orchard, and that is where she will start working her new job, picking apples, and that's where she meets a lot of new people.
She's not allowed to eat.
No, because it's wrong. And she'll go to prison again. So, yeah. But also in the prison, her therapist, Dr. Eriks, is a woman, and I don't like her.
No.
At all. She's evil and
she's not very
scary, and I don't like her. But bless you. Anyway,
you.
she's horrible, and she does most of the brainwashing. And, but anyway, once Millie is released, you know, she goes to the orchard, and she meets a lot of new people. She meets Reed, who...
Love interest.
Yes, love interest. No love triangle in this first book. Yay! So that's good.
It is good.
And she meets Eddie, who's Reed's best friend, has a bit of a temper. And
he has red hair.
Red hair.
And Maria, who also speaks Spanish, but she speaks better English, and yeah.
And she's an illegal, right?
Yeah.
She's an illegal. What do they call that again?
Transplants?
Transplants. They call illegals transplants.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't really explain that because
yeah,
it's kind of yeah.
It's
not a real big thing to not that important. But anyway, and she meets Maria, and she's just a side character. She's hardly ever in the book. She's in the book like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
So hardly ever.
And then let's see. There's
Jude. I like Jude a lot.
She
He's only in it
likes Jude.
twice. Because he is one of the night guards, and Millie has never actually met him face to face. Only conversations under the cell door, and they're friends, and I think he's kind of awesome, but he's hardly ever in it. He's probably going to be in the second one, and yes, it's going to be a series.
The second book is called Lady Justice.
Lady Justice, and it comes out sometime next year. We don't know the exact date.
Hopefully soon.
Hopefully soon, because I really like the first book.
Yeah.
And, but yeah, so
and
Jude's
then
probably
her
going to
parents, and...
You like and you hate them, and then you like them again. So, I'm not going to say too much on that, but that's how I felt about it. And then, there's Oren, who's kind of...
Her fishing buddy.
Her fishing buddy, yes.
They go fishing.
What fishing is when the cell doors close at night and everyone's stuck in their cells.
There's like a space underneath the door.
Yeah, like a 3-inch space.
Yeah.
It was like 3 inches or so. But you get they take their shoelace and they write a message on a piece of paper and they attach it to the lace and they throw it under the cell door, and whoever, gets it from whichever side takes it and can write a message back.
Yeah.
And they do that because they don't want to make lots of friends in the prison, because you don't know if they're really innocent and if they're really good people or not.
Or if they're criminals.
And you don't want to get to know someone face to face and know who they really are. So it's easier for everyone to just go fishing. So she has a fishing buddy, Oren, who's probably like around in his 50s. He's really nice, and he had a lot of sad stories to say, and the thing that got me was, Millie, I really like her, but seems like the author didn't go into too much depth when it came to her fishing with Oren. He had a lot of stuff to say most of the time, and some of it was sad and really deep, but Millie didn't really, like 3-word sentences.
Like, she didn't say a lot
She
back.
just didn't say much back, which kind of bothered me. I wish she would have said a little bit more, but I can get over that, because I still really liked the book, and she was still really good in the rest of it.
And it's all in first person from Millie's perspective.
Yeah.
So
I do like books that are in other people's perspectives, but I think it works. It works with this one just because if they did like Reed's perspective, I don't think it would be that interesting. He's not super in depth. Like, the author didn't go super in depth with him like Millie. He's just kind of there. Beatrice liked him.
I liked him.
Beatrice liked him. I thought he was okay. Like, I'm still really glad there's no love triangle, but I'd rather have, like, Jude.
You'd rather there be a love triangle?
No, I don't want there to be. I just don't want Reed to be interested in her, and I want Jude to just come along and be like, oh, hey, stuff. Anyway.
That's not going to happen.
Who knows? I have a feeling, though, that there is a possibility that there could be a love triangle between Reed, her and Jude in the second one. I hope not, because I don't really like love triangles.
Yeah.
They make too much drama, and it's just kind of annoying sometimes. It seems like that happens in a lot of books, and I don't think it's necessary in most of them.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of frustrating. So, but hopefully that doesn't happen in the second one. But I'm really excited for the second book. And
did we say the name of it yet? We did.
Yeah.
Okay. Cause
yes, you said it.
All right.
I can never remember names of anything, so I didn't say it. But anyway, and of course there's a bad guy. There's a bad guy in everything, and he's psycho. And I'm not gonna say his name because I don't want to give anything away. But he's bad news. But anyway, at the end of the book, 3 things surprised me. 2 things you find out about people, and something that happens, which I'm not going to say anything. I just wasn't that happy about it, but it has to happen in some books.
Some stuff surprised me in the middle of the book.
Like?
When they found that, the website with the...
Oh, like when they were at the
records.
Yeah. She Millie wants to know the truth about her parents, so she goes to this place that holds records, and
she looks stuff up.
She looks stuff up about her parents, but I'm not going to say any more about that because I don't want to give anything away. But I think I gave it 4 stars on Goodreads.
I gave it 5.
And our Goodreads thingies or whatever should be down there possibly in the description. But yeah, it's a good book, and I think you guys will like it too. And we would go into more depth about the nation, but there's just so much, and if you guys really want to know, you're gonna have to read the book because it's not really in any synopsis.
Yeah.
That you look for it.
So go read the book.
Yeah, go read the book. Get it for your iPad, Kindle, whatever, because it's really cheap for that. Or you could go buy it. So, yeah. And comment
if there's anything else you want us to review. Or, whatever.
Yeah, and we'll do a review about it, or try to. And there might also be some reviews of just one of us doing a book.
Probably
reading
just me.
A book. I said it again, reading a book. Doing a review on a book.
Of reading a book.
Of reading a book. But anyway, it will be, that might happen, because there's a lot of books that, she reads books really fast, so she might just decide to just do a review on a book she reads and put it up, and yeah, so that might happen, but I don't know what our next book's going to be that we review, so if we don't get any comments suggesting things, we'll just pick one ourselves. So I hope you guys are still watching, and I hope you guys liked the video, and give us a thumbs up.
Please.
We would appreciate it. And
desperately.
Subscribe to us.
Yeah.
And yeah, that would be awesome. And if you guys have reviews and you want us to watch them, we totally will. We'll do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're nice. We're nice people. So, yeah. So, like us. And, subscribe to us. And then like the video. And, yeah.
You don't have to like us, but...
You don't have to like us.
You can like the owl.
You can like him. His name's who? Woo.